Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Dan wa syukran ilallah, salatan wa salaman ala rasulillah, amma ba'du. Hello everyone, in this occasion we will discuss about the subject of phonetics entitled The Benefits of Phonetics as a Study of English Sounds for Indonesian Learners of English. So let's open our discussion today with saying basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
In our discussion, I will read the question and then I will invite you one by one to answer the question. I think we can move to the question. For the first question, what do the results of the researches indicate regarding the Indonesian learners of English? I think for the first speakers, I invite to Muh Aqil Musafar to answer this question. Thanks to Muh Aqil Musafar. Time is yours.
Thank you, moderator. I will answer the question. My answer is the suggestion of research and teacher of English language are taken into account to learn the benefits to phonetics of to learning English sound. It's commonly known that the main goal of learning English for Indonesian learner is commonly aimed at addressing their skills to communicate is in English effectively, like English pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, coherence, fluency, as well as comprehensibility. That's all me.
Okay, thanks for your great opinion. For the next speakers, I invite to Astri Muliani to answer the first question. To Astri Muliani, time is yours, please.
Thanks, moderator. My question is, the result of the study indicate the English learner in Indonesia is problem producing sound. There are two main problems are consonant and vowel. Many students have difficulty pronunciation consonant and vowel sounds because according to Lentigate 2006, the difficulty in learning in the learners English occur due to the fact that some English sounds in are absent in the learner mother tongue. That's why learners should study phonetics. Then come the sense of the phonetic as a discipline that specifically examine, study, and understand the nature of sounds when we speak. I think that's enough for me. Back to moderator.
Okay, thanks for your opinion. Now it's my turn. I think the results of the researches indicated Indonesian learners of English are really facing a serious problem regarding English vowel sound articulation. The problem comes out due to the learners' unfamiliarity with the sound, which then turns into confusion to distinguish among the vowel sound and inability to make the sound correctly. Maybe that's all for me. Okay, we move to the next question. According to the researchers, the learner's unfamiliarity with the sounds turns into confusion to distinguish among the consonant and vowel sounds and inability to make the sound correctly. What are the main cause factors of the confusion? I think I will answer this question the first. there are two many. There are two main causes of confusion to distinguish consonant and vowels. Uh, the first, the learners don't have knowledge of English phonetic system before they learn English pronunciation. And the second, they rarely practice to pronounce the short and long English vowels. So if we want to distinguish consonant and vowel sounds and make the sound correctly, we must um, have knowledge of English phonetics, because the knowledge of English phonetics is very helpful to make the learners familiar with English vowel sounds, um, which don't exist in Indonesian like English long vowels. Maybe that's my opinion. For the next speakers, I invite to Andi Astri Muliani. Time is yours, please.
My opinion is, according to Riyadi 2013, this confusion occurs because of two main causal factors. The first, the learners don't have knowledge of English phonetic system before they learn English pronunciation. The knowledge of English phonetic is very helpful to make the learners familiar with English vowel sounds which don't exist in Indonesian, either English long vowel. The second, even if some learners are familiar with the vowel because they have been introduced in the beginning of their study, they are still unable to pronounce the vowel correctly because they rarely practice to pronounce the short and long English vowel either inside or outside the classroom. Therefore, as a research strongly suggests the learners in learn English phonetic and practice more and more before learning English pronunciation. I think that's enough for me. Back to moderator.
Okay, thanks for your great opinion. For last fight to Muhammad Aqil Musafar to answer this question. To Aqil, time is yours, please.
Thank you for moderator. I will answer the question for number two. My answer is in this regard, Tiono and Eustanto, 2008, are of the opinion that the sound of English which are not available in Indonesian tend to make the learner produce error in the articulation of the sound, and this sound are the recognized as problem in producing English sound. In this book, problem in English sound production are discussed by presenting research result on the problem of Indonesian learner of English in producing consonant and vowel sound. That's all for me. I give back for moderator.
Okay, thanks for your question. For your opinion, I mean, for the next question, what does the researcher suggest the learners to help them gaining a good foundation for good English pronunciation, and why? I think for the first speakers, I invite to Andi Astri Muliani. Time is yours, please.
Thanks, moderator. My answer is, research suggests to English learner to study phonetics first. This because phonetics can help learners to identify and practice English sounds that are not in Indonesian, which make it difficult for them to pronounce English. Because in learning English, especially in terms of speech, students tend to make deaffitation. One of the deaffitation found is the replacement of the sound O to T, as in the word worthy, which should be pronounced worthy in English, but is pronounced word by the student. Another deviation is found when the learner changes the sound O to O in the middle position as in the word sequence. So I think it's very important to study phonetic to learn English first. So that's enough for me. Back to moderator.
Okay, thanks for your opinion. Now I invite to Muhammad Aqil Musafar to answer the question number 3. Please, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, moderator. I will answer the question. My answer is one problem encountered by Indonesian learner of English in producing in English sound is to produce sound fa, which is phonetic, known as voice labiodental fricative in the effort of producing in this English sound. The Indonesian learner tend to make errors by replacing it with fa, which is also known as voice labiodental fricative, since the sound share the same place and manner of articulation that is labiodental fricative. The distinction is only on the state of the vocal cord. Pa is a voice sound while pa is a voiceless sound. The researchers call this tendency as deviation and they found that the deviation occurs when the sound exists in the initial medial as well as in the final position, e.g. in the word villa is pronounced villa by the learner. V initial position in the word clever is pronounced clever by the learner. V in medial position and in the word give is pronounced give by the learner. V in final position. That's all for me. I give back for moderator.
Okay, thanks for your good opinion. And now it's my turn. So, what does the researcher suggest the learners to help them gaining a good foundation for good English pronunciation? The researchers strongly advise the learners to study English phonetics and practice more and more before learning English pronunciation. Why? Because this effort will help them get a good foundation for good English pronunciation. I think that's all from me. Um, and I think we can move to the next question. For the next question, what does Townsend 2014 say regarding some efforts that foreign learners of English need to do to improve their English pronunciation and to minimize or even to avoid pronunciation error? I think for the first speakers, I invite to Muhammad Aqil Musafar to answer this question first. Please, time is yours.
Thank you. My answer is according to Townsend 2014 for the reason he further suggests that one way to draw attention to foreign one is to show the learner how to form the English sounds in the mouth. Sounds are formed by using the articulator or organ of the mouth, nose, and throat. These include the upper and lower lips, the teeth, the tongue, the larynx, the pharynx, the heart, and soft palate. and uneven tissue position behind the top teeth, called the alveolari. Those things are, are all about phonetics. When teaching English pronunciation, English teacher should be able to show exactly how to form the English sound by using their speech organ. This will help the learner to minimize or even to avoid pronunciation error. That's all me.
Okay, thanks for your opinion. Maybe my answer is slightly same as yours, but no problem. I will argue my opinion. According to Townsend 2013, learners of English cannot simply copy their teacher to be able to make a specific sound in English correctly. If phoneme doesn't exist in the learner's native uh, language, they may actually struggle to hear that sound, let alone reproduce it accurate. For the reason, the one way to draw attention to foreign sound is to show the learners how to form the English sound in their mouths. Sound are formed by using the articulators or speech organs or organs of the mouth, nose, and throat. This include uh, the upper and lower lips, teeth, tongue, larynx, pharynx, um, hard and soft palates, and alveolar ridge. Thus, things are all about phonetics. So, when teaching English pronunciation, each teacher should be able to show exactly how to form the English sounds by using their speech organs or articulators, because um, this will help the learners to minimize or even to avoid pronunciation error. I think that's all from me. For the next speakers, I invite to Andi Astri Muliani. Time is yours, please.
Thank you. So I will answer the question of number 4. So there is some effort that foreign learner of English should need to improve their English. First, as the learners, she will to make study phonetic and before she is good at pronunciation. According to thousands, learner of English cannot simply copy their teacher. So as a teacher is should be able to show exactly how to form the English sounds by using their speak. So as a learner, the town has a guess to learn phonetic first before she learns pronunciation because if we don't have knowledge about phonetic, it's difficulty to learn pronunciation and make a good pronunciation when we speak. So I think that's enough for me.
Okay, thanks for your opinion, but wait a moment. Um, to shorten the time, maybe uh, I want to determine who can answer the number 5, the number 6, and the number 7. Maybe I can answer the number 5. Um, and Astri Muliani can answer the number 6, and Muhammad Aqil Musafar can answer the number 7. How, guys? Do you agree with my argue?
Yes, I agree.
Okay. For the next question, what does Palawa 2013 say about the major role of phonetic system in learning to pronounce and to read more sentence and paragraph in a foreign language, particularly English? I can answer this question. Palawa 2013 says that phonetic system is a major role in learning to pronounce and to read words, a sentence, or paragraph in a foreign language, particularly English. And according to him, English sounds to Indonesian learners create many problems. And the problem can be seen officially in the error that they make when producing the sound both vowels and consonants. So Palawa says that consonant interference of the native language system of the student on the target language is the causal factor. Maybe that's my answer. I move to the next question. What do Brown and Circle say about the principle barrier to second language uh, acquisition? I think this question uh, will answer by Andi Astri Muliani. So, to Andi Astri Muliani, time is yours, please.
Thanks, moderator. I will answer the question of number 6. Brown 2000 claimed that the present-Pillsbury second language acquisition is the interference of the first language system with the second language system, and the scientific structural analysis of the two languages in questions would yield a taxonomy of linguistic contracts between them, which in turn will enable the linguist to predict the difficulty a learner will encounter. Struggle Hail and Lee SE 2011 confirmed that since the learner tends to transfer the habit of this native language structure to the French language, we have here the major source of difficulty or easy in learning the structure of a French language. The structure that are similar will be easy to learn because they will be transferred and may function satisfactorily in the French language. That's enough for me. Back to moderator.
Okay, thanks for your great opinion. Now we move to the last question. What does Palawa suggest to minimize the effect of the native language, especially in pronunciation, and why? I think this question will answer by Muhammad Aqil Musafar. So I invite to Muhammad Aqil Musafar. Time is yours, please.
Okay, thank you, moderator. I will answer the question. My answer is Palawel further recommends that successful acquisition of phonological representation needs accurate perception of phonemic because it has been provided empirical that phonetical system help in the development of reading and speaking. That's all for me. I beg moderator.
Okay, thanks for your good opinion. And because all of our questions today are have been answered, so let's close our discussion today with saying basmalah, not basmalah, hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Alamin.
Rabbil alamin.
I'm Nur Alfi Hidayati. I say sorry if I have a mistake in my speech. And thank you guys for your participation all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.